Infallible performance from Cardano today. We're going to look at some reasons as to why Cardano is literally pumping as we speak. It's up 28% on the time frame. Very, very bullish price action from Cardano. So stick around to the video. Subscribe if you're new here if you want to find out the reasons as to why we are getting this pump as new wallet holders are coming in like never before. So let's have a little look. Number of active Cardano pools near 3,000 as Vasil Hardfork approaches. So this is extremely important protocol upgrade which is on the horizon. It's coming out soon. So according to data acquired by Finbold on May 30, there are 2,988 active pools on the network, just 12 short of 3,000 at the time of publication. As per data from PoolTool, a Cardano data aggregation tool for the largest proof of stake digital asset, basically. We can see here total stake, we've got 13.07 billion. I'm not sure if you can read that right there, but the active pools is 2,988. So that's super good. Over 1 million staked addresses as well. So we've got a really huge amount of total value locked in the network. And even the developers, they know that this hard fork is going to increase the development and the different contracts that will be operating on Cardano. The aim of the update is to grow the Cardano protocol and significantly increasing the transaction throughput with volume and liquidity. The solution to this is called a diffusion pipelining, and it involves boosting the budget and enhancing the consensus layer in order to permit quicker block propagation and validation times. While the consensus rules remain the same, the implementation enables the use of bigger blocks, resulting in greater transaction throughput. Finally, as things stand, Cardano is trading back above the crucial 0.5 level at 0.53, up 12.9% on the day. Well, we're actually way above that. We're flying right now at $0.67. Extremely bullish action, even though we're very, very much far away from the previous all-time high. A little tweet here as well. Cardano is one of many altcoins that have enjoyed a great start to the week. Of course, it's going to happen. Smart money is flowing into this. Currently, 13% up in the past 24 hours, even though it's much more higher right now. Development activity has hit an all-time high levels as Cardano's team work on innovating while prices were suppressed, meaning they've got the cash flow and reserves to sustain in the bear markets. They can keep on pushing, they can develop, they can grow, they can market, they can do whatever they need to because they're a real project with big cash reserves, and that's very important in a bear market. And I think if this is a bottom around this particular sort of 0.37 level, big things ahead for Cardano. Now, looking at the daily time frame, this sort of correction wave does remind me a little bit of the swing high we had in January 2022. We got bumped at this resistance, then we saw the correction of 54%, then we got pumped to the upside, getting rejected at the $1.25 resistance. From that swing high to swing low, it was a 69% correction, guys, and now we're starting to get the impulse back to the upside. So the previous correction offered us a 58 pump to the upside. Let's just have a little look. So far we've had roughly a 77% pump to the upside. So actually the gains have already been just as strong, if not stronger. Now when we connect up these horizontals, which is also important to do every now and then, you can see there is a lot of space for Cardano to still pump and move closer to that $1 level. As we bottom out, of course, the upside potential becomes much greater. So what I'm seeing now potentially for Cardano is, well, we're getting rejected at this 0.67 resistance, and the reason is because of this lovely little capitulation wick from the 15th of February 2021. So of course we've got a lot of resistance around this particular level, which we flip back in. The RSI is still looking pretty good, and we were oversold on the RSI on the 12th of May, and I tell you all the time, oversold positions on the daily time frame usually do result in good things. It happened here, 1, 2, 3. So basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times in the last 2 years, Cardano has been oversold on the daily time frame, usually resulting in a pump to the upside after each one. As you see, pump here, we had a pump here on both occasions, and especially right here. So I think there is a lot of space for Cardano to move. We had the symmetrical triangle, as we see. We actually got a fake out, so people would have had a stop loss here in a potential long position, and they would have got faked out, and now look at what you're missing out on, this huge juicy pump. And that's why it's important to accumulate and hold, guys, because this is what can happen. By the way, if you're looking to buy Cardano, you can use the link at the top of my description, because it is definitely one of the safe hodls over the next 5 to 10 years if you want to make some big money. Of course, I'm just a YouTuber. This is not financial advice. So we've got this symmetrical triangle, really, really good. Hit our price target now, getting bumped at this resistance. So we've flipped the 0.67 back into resistance. It was a support momentarily for our time frame. Look how bullish it's looking, guys. We had a nice trading signal yesterday actually for this particular call. As we can see, we were in an ascending channel and we broke out to the upside. We took profits like crazy, and you can also become a part of the profits gang if you want to become a patron, either tier 2 or tier 3 level. I'm always posting trading signals, leverage or spot trades over here, and this is kind of how they look as well. So if you're keen to be a part of the trading family, do consider becoming a patron and support the channel. I really would appreciate it. Heading back over here anyway, we had this ascending channel, we had this consolidation pattern, and now it's just been a rally of green candles. We haven't had a single red really in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours straight. So if we could break back through the 0.67, I'd be very keen to see that the next level of resistance will be up at the 0.77 levels over there. Using the Fibonacci extension tool, we can kind of also gauge what sort of resistances we're seeing. We're approaching the 0.382 at 0.71. The 0.5 Fibonacci will be through the next resistance at around $0.81. So I do think in the next few weeks, months, maybe looking at June, July, August, we're certainly going to be headed up to closer to $1 again. I think one thing to check out though is this diagonal resistance could serve a purpose in the sense that maybe along here, depending on when we do kind of get a pump to the upside, this sort of area is a nice take profit zone, because we don't know if we're going to break out from this descending macro downtrend when we've still put through lower highs for the last gosh knows how many months. So for me as well, this is a good take profit zone, which could be between $0.94 and $0.66 depending on when it happens. Of course, if it happens early, you take profits there. If it happens later, you take profits there. If it happens over here in July, you take profits around here. So the longer it takes to happen, the lower the potential price will be, but then there's less chance of an actual retracement because there's less volatility. So yeah, really interesting for Cardano at the moment, guys. Definitely keep your eyes peeled on this project because it's one that's going to stay around. And look at this setup, it looks really nice. Hopefully we are going to get more juicy gains for Cardano, guys. Also, Blx Chart, another very important chart, especially when we put it on the weekly time frame. So we were talking about, well, actually we'll use the monthly. We were talking about on the monthly time frame, this reflects the basically every single bull market cycle from 2013. This is the current one. We put a bottom in so far at $25.4. The RSI is important to look at here. As we see, red circles indicates overbought, extreme greed. Green circles, we've got the extreme fear, the oversold position. So 2022, that's what we're getting here, just like 2018. That could suggest we're getting closer to the market cycle bottom right here. If we look at the daily time frame, we can see big May 12 capitulation, Terra Luna FUD. We're finally getting that breakout of this particular pattern. So if you went long at 29.4k, that's some big profits to potentially scoop up right there. Many people are speculating that we're going to get a reversal for Bitcoin to about $39.5k, then maybe see rejection to the downside. Lots of things could happen. We don't truly know, but it's very interesting to think how quick and rapid these markets actually are. As far as the crypto bubbles goes, guys, we're up 7.7% for cryptocurrency. Bitcoin right now on the weekly market cap, 31.6k. ETH is chasing that $2,000 level again, and Cardano is back to 0.66. Extremely juicy markets right now. Is an alt season on the way, or is this just the bounce that we needed from that extreme fear phase? Guys, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like, comment, navigate down below into the description. Make sure that you head over into the Telegram, Learn to Trade, and also the crypto comprehensive news and insights, so you can stay up to date with the latest trends and all the needs to know to help you make profits in the crypto markets. Bye for now. Stay crypto safe.